Hello folks, how are you doing? Today we are going to talk about some special word. There is a word we often hear, especially when we talk about solution design and security, but a lot of people can't explain what this word mean and how this work. There is a DOS attack and DDoS attack. A lot of people talk about this, but no one really can explain in a simple way how this works. So today, I am going to do the most simplest explanation to you how DOS and DDoS attack works and what is the difference. Okay? So if you're not subscribed yet, if you're first time landed on this channel, this is the right time you need to subscribe because as a software engineer, tech lead, an architect, there are so many things you need to learn and share experience with me in this channel. So just go ahead and subscribe. Okay. So let's see what is a DOS attack and what is a DDoS attack. Right? So DOS means denials of service, DDoS means distributed denials of service. Right? It is same thing but distributed. Okay. So let me to explain this in the most simplest way. Forget about those IT and security jargon. We are going to talk about something in the real world. Okay? So this is how it works. There is a man, usually in IT, in the security, we get a Bob analyst. Right? So, but let's not name them as a Bob analyst. So there are two people here. Right? Let's say A and B. Right? So now A knows B is supposed to get a call at 7:30 p.m. Right? And there, whatever their time zone doesn't matter, 7:30 p.m. So A knows B is going to get a call at 7:30 p.m. But I want to stop that. What A can do to stop that? So what A can do is A keep ringing B's phone one after the other. It's keep ringing from 7:25 to like 7:40. Keep ringing. So A ringing, B cut, then ring again, cut, ring again, cut, ring again, cut. Right? So therefore, the third person, the C, cannot reach to the B because line is always busy. That is called denials of service. Right? So you stop this person to reach because you consume the resources. But there is an easy solution for B. Right? What is that? B can block A's number. Hey, go ahead and block this A's number. Don't accept calls from A's number. So now this calls will not reach to B anymore. Now C can talk to the B. So prevention of the DOS attack, it is not hard. Right? The sign of the DOS attack is what? One attacker usually and attack to the target. Right? So the target can easily eliminate the attacker because he knows it's one attack. So now B did that. Right? So now A got angry. A published the B's number through a group. Right? So now hundreds of thousands of people now one after the other ringing to the B's phone. Right? So now not one person, now from different countries, different region, different numbers now hit into the B. So now B can disable all of them, right? Because they don't know where is coming from. Now you can disable this and come from him, and you disable him, come from him, disable him, come from him. You can technically do it. Only solution is turn off the phone. Then now A's objective is succeeded because he can reach to the reach to the B, right? So that is a distributed denials of attack. You do the same attack in the multiple sources, right? Multiple locations, probably around the world, right? So therefore, the B service cannot stand anymore because it can prevent from this type of attack, right? Because it cannot block. That is the real world example, right? Real world scenario to explain DOS and the DDoS attack. So now let's go to technical, right? So DOS attack is very simple. You have a server, right? And then you have the client machine. The client machine is keep sending traffic to the server, maybe in the multiple protocols, maybe in the same protocol, HTTP and all the protocols maybe, or target protocol, right? Reach to the server, and eventually server cannot stand anymore because it's flooded the traffic and it cannot serve, right? So then service will goes down. That's called denials of service, right? So now how the DDoS perform, right? How the DDoS perform. So DDoS is not simple as this. How the DDoS works is usually, right, in a DDoS attack, usually attacker recruit bots, right? Attacker recruit bots. right? So how they do that? Probably easiest way is giving a cracked software, right? So usually there is something called no free lunch. If someone is offering something for free, then they use you, okay? So it's the same thing here. They give like MS Office, Adobe Photoshop, or Illustrator, some sort of a software you need for free. Free means it's cracked version. The cracked means they have modified the source, right? So now they can control you. So now you install the, let's say, Adobe Photoshop, right, or Office. It doesn't matter what application is. Now there is an attacker's commanding server, right? Commanding server. Once you install that, you get registered in the commanding server. Hey, I'm a bot now. Hey, I'm a bot now, and I'm ready to serve you, right? So now, usually these attackers finding the people's most wanted software, most popular softwares, maybe a music player, maybe a game, right? Doesn't matter what it is. So now, hundreds of thousands of, maybe millions of copies installed around the globe like this, and they register in the commanding server, right? So now we call this type of people a botnet, right? It's a network of bots, okay? So it's a bot army, in other words. So now once this recruitment complete, so at a given time, they can send the command to this bot, hey, this time, send a request to this target. So everyone get this message. So if they're online, they can flood the traffic to this whatever the targets they have given, right? So let's say this is the target. So they can send the traffic. Everyone sending the traffic to this same target, right? So now they can stop, right? Because he's the one who is controlling this entire bot army. They are sending it. So this can be this cracked software. It can be a malware, right? So come as a link to your machine in an email. You just click that, and that install your machine, and then register with the command, and right. So sometime you will see there is nothing happen, but your fan is running and your processing is consuming, and your memory is low, your machine is slow. Probably someone is controlling your machine and then using your machine to attack to someone else. So as a client, as an attacker, if they use your machine as an attacking machine, so you lose your data. Like if you have a limited data capacity from your service provider, you can see your data getting consumed for nothing, right? And also your machine is slow. There's so many repercussions, right? So end of the day, what they do is use your machine to do that. How you can prevent? Stop using cracked software, and also prevent clicking on the unwanted links or unidentified links. If someone's sending a mail just saying offer or something like that, just stop clicking that, and stop installing untrusted software. Always better to review and see the trusted source. So like, do you really need the software, and use the virus guards and the malware guards and type of thing can prevent in a certain way, right? But if you are someone who's maintaining your system, if you are a system administrator or if you are an architect or someone, then you can prevent like that. You need to use a better firewalls, and like probably web application firewalls who can observe and identify this type of pattern and prevent that type of things you need to use. But I'm not going to talk about that. I generally try to explain what is the DOS and what is the DDoS. The DDoS is nothing but collection of army, also known as abundant, and then attacking to a single destination. Who control that? Commanding server. Then stay safe. I'll talk to you in the next video.